Give me a second to find this video. If you're just finding me, make sure you share this out. I always need you guys to. Facebook is always censoring my content. So I do give away an activation off of every video. I know I'm on United Kingdom time right now. So a lot of people are catching me on replay. You can still share for a chance to participate. So for sure, share this video out. I'm going to be doing a real fast feed today, but I wanted to get on here and share some good vibes. So for sure, if you're going to want a card, go ahead and drop your name. I'm just going to do the chakra cards again. Just give me a second to try to share this out in my areas. So if you're just finding me, go ahead and drop your name if you're going to want a card. Go ahead and share this feed out too. I'm just getting ready and pulling it back up. We have a lot going on with this ascension, so I'm going to try my best to fit a little bit of an energy report in here. We've had a lot of solar activity. I don't really want to get into it, but we see a lot of things going on and kicking off with global warming right now. And I doubt people are taking into consideration that the earth is heating up because it's making a spiritual ascension. We're seeing a lot of seismic activity and earth changes occurring at the same time in perfect alignment with this, spiritual ascension that we're making. And there's a lot of people that are not understanding that are awake and on this spiritual path and that are thinking that they can live in this same paradigm, the same material construct, in the same way of life, and still be creating a new earth. We have a lot of, information going around with this spiritual ascension. There's a lot of YouTube videos going around. There's a lot of articles, channels, information everywhere. And there's a lot of information on this event happening. And suddenly we will be shifted into a new planet. This isn't going to happen like that. Everyone is holding their breath for a new collective, unable to, in their own individual lives, master unplugging from the third dimensional construct of the matrix in so many levels. And the reason why fear. A lot of people are okay with trading, where they're at for where they live, their paycheck, things that are not working out, things that are making them sick and miserable for that false sense of security. That is the illusion. Until we can step into our spiritual greatness and set aside the old, our past, the things that we experienced that weren't working out, in favor of putting, our spiritual knowledge into action, creating something new, we're not going to see much change around here. Nothing's going to change on a collective level ever before it does in your individual reality. This is about becoming consciously aware and us taking back our power and fixing our own paradigm and making a new earth right where we are in our own individual reality. So a lot of people have woken up and they're very comfortable in that third dimensional construct, and they're going around saying, I'm in 5D. You cannot be in two dimensions at once. So if you're still, on those same timelines, doing the same things that you were doing, whether it's a job, the thing with relationships that you had asleep, not much is going to change in your own reality, and people aren't realizing this isn't going to be done on a collective level. Everyone has their own experience here, and you know what? It's like those choose your own ending story books you might have read when you were a kid, where you can pick your own reality and what you're experiencing. Don't think me and you are going to see the same event or the same future experiences. We have our own universe right here, and people aren't understanding what that means really. They're thinking this is a collective experience and we're going to see an event that all of humanity will see. I hate to be the ones to tell you, what if these people don't wake up around us? What if they never do? I know a lot of people are like, we need to wake up the collective now. There's a reason they're not waking up. What if they never do? And God has to wake people up. And these people are never waking up. And this hasn't been about everyone else. It's only been about you ever. Taking back your power, stepping into your role as a co-creator. And everyone's so focused on the collective and changing that. And this event and this experience, it's already been here. Those that are spiritually tuned in have been accessing these higher dimensional frequency energies. They've always been accessible and here to us based on our vibrational frequency. It is not going to be an event or a mass landing or something that will change politically. This is something that has to be done on an individual frequency level, and you're going to have to put this stuff into action. You're going to actually have to change your life and do a lot of work to do that, to change your entire reality. It always starts at a frequency level, but you're going to have to put the work into this. A lot of people aren't understanding that at this time, we are awake, hopefully. I'm guessing my whole feed better be. We are awake. We are aware that our role is here as light workers, but we should be practicing with our manifesting. That's where we're at. Yeah, we still have a lot of toxic thoughts, other people controlling our frequency, outside, influences affecting our inner reality and things like that. So we're continuing to be tested, and, our lessons are getting pretty hard. But right now, our focus should be on manifesting entirely, especially through this month. It's very important with the energetic dynamics that you realize that we have shifted into the sign of Taurus, which is an instant manifesting sign. It's also a sign that controls the entire toric field as well as the energy field. So you need to be extra careful this month coming up with your thoughts and what you're putting into this continuum, because they are instant manifesting into your reality. And there are a lot of what I see, because I'm very observant of what's going on, there are a lot of people, we'll say, that are planting negative seeds around here. Seeds of doubt, seeds of fear. You can't do this, right? This won't work out. Things like that. It is time that you single away any negativity in your life as well, that you're going to need to get rid of the toxic family members, the toxic partners, the toxic friends, the people that are no longer serving you. If you continue to hang on to these relationships, then you're not seeing that they're no longer beneficial to anyone. Yes, there comes a point when your relationships are no longer serving you. They are no longer beneficial to either party. Part of being spiritually adept is to let go of the old and understand that it will collapse into something much better. Everyone is holding on to this old stuff. Toxic friendships, toxic family members, karmic partners, jobs they don't like, things whatever in their life that are not going good. Not understanding. If we could just let go and surrender to the universe, this would all collapse into something amazing, the new that we're seeking. So too many people are holding on to these old experiences, not understanding where's the new earth. I'm waiting for an event. The event can happen anytime in your life. You can choose to shift to those fifth dimensional frequencies anytime. It's going to require stepping past a lot of fear programming. Yes, your ego might flare up and tell you this won't work out. This is going to go bad. Oh my God. Because it wants to keep you in that sense of, security and in that illusion. It is your soul that is craving to be free, to liberate this life. Your ego is content. It doesn't want to change. It loves its, comfort zone, what it's used to. But these paradigms have become the imprisons, not the elite. Imprisonments of the mind. So we really need to put this stuff into action. And you're going to find with this energy that we need to work hard. I was making a joke. I said a lot of people find me and they love my videos. And I think that the second they figure out that I'm like in a spiritual boot camp over here, and that they're going to have to put in a lot of inner work to be leveling up with me doing this ascension, they suddenly get afraid, and it makes them, aware of the lack of work they're putting into this ascension, and they tend to fall away. Yeah, ascension is hard work. You're not going to get enlightened by watching spiritual videos. You're going to become enlightened by lighting yourself on fire, by getting rid of everything weighing you down and freeing and liberating yourself as a soul. So a lot of people aren't understanding this is going to take a lot of work on your part. And they're thinking you can just go watch an Ascension 101 video and it's all that you need, not understanding that it doesn't matter. If you're gaining information from these videos and you're not putting it into practice, it doesn't do you any good. Good morning from the UK. Time to get into action. You want to manifest? To put some work into it. Put some work into it. This is going to be a time to build right now. I hope you guys are ready. That as we're getting more into this new moon coming up, that you guys are going to be rebuilding. I hope that you're using this energy to let go of anything not working out, no longer bringing you joy, no longer serving you, no longer in alignment with who you are spiritually. That's a big one. You guys are holding on to some friends and family members that are not in alignment with your spiritual path in any way. Not understanding that if we let go, this will fall into something amazing and new. More releasing of the things not serving you. more focus on your future and creating something much different. We can't create the same thing. I noticed this because it took me a while to realize this about my own life. That things would not work out in my life and I would go rebuild. But I was always trying to rebuild the same paradigm on the same template. Every single time that I have attempted to rebuild my life prior to my awakening, I noticed I was trying to rebuild things on the exact same blueprint and template. And these are third dimensional templates that are not working out. So we're not understanding that we kind of have to let go of the way we think things should be and kind of have faith and trust in the universe and where we're headed. So I would hope you guys are feeling amazing energetically. We are getting hit with a lot of solar winds, so we're going through some upgrades right now. Make sure you guys are drinking more water. If you're at a bad place, I would recommend getting a reading or some type of energetic clearing. I'm going to be doing some balancing and healing packages today, so I'm real excited about that. Check out like my shamanic clearing chakra opening. It really helps. You're going to find out energy work is the best way to, make sure your energy is aligned and also in alignment with the right frequencies. Wayne, you're working on your root chakra. I always say like 80% of the light workers are working on that chakra on so many levels. Belonging, community, culture, and tribe. I'm all about security and building security. And I know as light workers, we're oftentimes in the upper chakras. And we need to build solid. We need to work on the first two chakras especially, so that we have a firm foundation. So I know a lot of people are real good with their third eye and crown chakra, but we really need to let go of this fear, work on your base chakra. Ryan Hampton, make sure you guys share this out. You'll get a top fan badge and you'll get more cards. Ryan Hampton, you're working on your sacral, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. So this is a great time to come into energetic balance. I'm doing a lot of self-care. What else is new, right? Ascension means me integrating all these upgrades I'm getting so crazy fast. So for sure, make sure you're doing more self-care, more balancing of your energy. I would recommend salt baths too. I took one this morning. I would recommend lots of salt baths doing this ascension. It will really, clear your aura. It will also detox and clear your solar plexus, which is where we take in a lot of energy into our body, especially negative energy. And so it's really amazing for healing your aura and stuff like that. Bethany Kent, good, hi. I'm trying to summon my friends. Divine consciousness. I always think that, and don't get offended by anything I say, but this is the way I see things, that the divine feminine and the divine masculine have different abilities when it comes to the things we can and can't do energetically. So you're working on your crown chakra, divine consciousness, Bethany. Interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. And you're becoming an amazing channel in front of me. You're becoming an amazing messenger, an amazing channel in front of me. And, that's something I can really resonate with because I have those same type of abilities. Keep working on your crown. I'm going to be it's a synchronicity because in my Awakening to Ascension class I have, and it's in a group here on Facebook. You can just send a request, Awakening to Ascension. I'm actually going to be doing a crown chakra video tomorrow. We're working on our crown chakra. And one of the best things for your crown chakra is prayer. And I spend so much time in prayer every day. It's probably one of my favorite spiritual practices, but I am always in prayer all the time, communicating with my source, God, if you want to call it that. So I do a lot of time in prayer. My crown is always amazing. Purple is one of my best aura colors. Make sure that you guys join that Awakening to Ascension class. We have 4 groups here, Facebook classes on here. I'll try to put the links below, but a lot of times there's a lot of comments and they get lost. So if you're not in my Awakening to Ascension class, it's one of my favorite ones. For sure, send a request to that group. Claire Kenwood, good morning. I wanted to skip my video and go to Glastonbury and go play, Sacred Site Tour today, but here I am, right? So I'm definitely planning some stuff so I can, go do feeds in other areas and stuff like that. Claire, you're working on your solar plexus, gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. And, prior to the star seeds incarnating to this planet, the ones that are here this lifetime, this planet had become very closed off on a heart chakra level. We see a lot of people getting classified as narcissists around here, right? That's like a popular label, and it's only going up in its use in articles and things like that. But, you know, we really came to a closed-off world to open it up to unconditional love. You know, the galactic things we're into, real connection. So the starseeds are very empathic, very energy sensitive. So you're taking in a lot of energy, Claire. Make sure that you're doing everything I'm always trying to teach you guys. If I would have been doing this asleep in the matrix, the salt baths, the cutting my cords, taking care of my energy, I would have never got sick like I did probably, right? So we see a lot of starseeds are taking in this negative energy and not understanding what's going on, and it can make you sick if it's, you know, getting trapped in the body and you're not clearing it properly. So more salt, more meditation. Diane Ramanaran. Hi. You're working on your sacral. Pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Holly Asper. Oh my God, you're tired. Drink more water too if you're one of the ones. Just know we're going through intense upgrades. And, you know, this is needed because people aren't understanding how serious this ascension is right now. I'm sorry. That people aren't listening to me generally, and they're not understanding what is going on and how crucial and important this is. And I know that we're running out of time, so try to do more water, Holly. Work on your heart chakra, passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And, you know, if we're not in a resonance with the fifth dimensional frequencies, it can be really hard on our bodies. Yes, it can make you really tired when we're going through these energy shifts. Can't move, ascension, flu, any type of sickness. You're out of alignment energetically with the new frequencies. Purging, things like that. So for sure, take care of your energy. And by the way, I'll insert this here. My link is above. I do chakra openings since we're doing chakra cards, and I scan you guys with any type of healing I do. I do a galactic scan of your energy centers, your energy field, and your body, and it gives you a lot of information. Check my link out above. I teach a lot of energy type of classes. So many people get led to me because, you know, I'm trying to put people on their Reiki path or further on their mission. If you haven't been attuned to Reiki, for sure, check out my Usai Reiki classes. I also teach, you know, Syrian and Pleiadian, Blue Star Healing, and things like that. Stacey Sinden. Work on your throat chakra, sound, music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. I love these binaural beats. I'm just going to be hanging out listening to binaural beats when I have free time, right? It really puts my body on the right frequency. I especially like the right tones. I see a lot of people around us where they have their missions making these binaural beats, and it's amazing to watch. For sure, use sound. We're very sound sensitive. That's why the elite like to make their music that's on the wrong frequencies to throw us off, right, around here. So for sure, binaural beats are very healing. Sound and frequency are the future of medicine and where we're headed in a healing capacity too. In the third dimension, they're just treating, you know, the physical body and these symptoms, and they're cut off from the spiritual and our multidimensional aspects, so they're unable to heal these things. So, you know, the future of where we're headed and evolving to would be using energy and sound for healing. It's Salmesia. You're working on your sacral sexuality. Openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. And for the people that are sick or drained, you're having sacral issues, and that's what woke me up. I realized that humanity was being drained and siphoned energetically, and it really gave me a rapid awakening. So for sure, work on your sacral and your chi energy, your pranic energy. Make sure you guys share this out too on Facebook, and if you share it out, you'll get a badge and a card. If you start sharing my feed more, problem solved. I won't have to say it as much. You will get better badges. I will see you. You'll get more cards and things like that. Denise Ulray Ray, hi, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus, self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And it took me a minute to figure out who I was, what I'm doing here, and what my worth was. I wish I would have known those things asleep, right? For sure, keep on working on your solar plexus. Frankie Borelli. You're working on your throat chakra, communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. And as manifestors, the ones here in charge of building the new earth and already connected to these new grids, it is very important that we realize that we need to be more careful with our thoughts and our words, because anything that we're, thinking about or speaking about is going to come into this reality, into the new. So we cannot bring, the old with us, and we need to stay really focused and aligned with only things we want to see manifest. Find your voice. It's very powerful in manifesting, and manifesting should be our main focus right now. Judy Lee Reed. You're working on your crown chakra, presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. And I don't know how humanity is being imprisoned with fear. What happened to faith in the divine, in the universe, and us just along for the ride, and we picked out our whole lives, and God is in control in all of this, right? So it shows me that we're living in a place where people have lost faith completely. There is no fear and faith. There's one or the other. So people have lost trust and faith in the universe and are allowing themselves to be controlled by fear, because then we're just continually manifesting that fear and the things that we don't want around here. Let go, surrender. It's like the theme of the week. Amanda Barker. Work on your throat chakra, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, your inner voice, assertiveness. We need boundaries. I know. I have to be really bossy lately. I'm going to probably get more and more extreme with my boundaries too, right? I'm finding my boundaries, and I need them for my mission and what I'm trying to do in life. So we need to have really good boundaries. It's your reality. Control it how you want. Kelly Riedenbach Reeves, hi. You're working on your heart chakra, emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. And I'm going to put this in here too, that I was off for like a month after Stonehenge. I'm still adjusting the upgrades, right? I did put a fun post up at Stonehenge, like out for ascension, with a picture of Stonehenge. So I was out for about a month. I am back doing Akashic readings as well. I do a lot of Akashic work. It's how I channel on anything. So my readings that I do on my site are much different. I go into your now, future probabilities, and then into your past life Akashic. And you'll find we tend to repeat the same cycles. Like your entire Akashic has just led you here in the now. So it can give you a lot of information. So that's my Akashic reading in my store. It's much different than this. Lauren Kamazali. I can't this morning. Alright, you're working on your third eye. Insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. I'm loving your vibe too. I feel like I just cleared out my whole timeline too, because I just made a big move. Like I moved where I'm living too. And jumped timelines. And, I cleared out a lot of lower vibration energy off my timeline, did a lot of clearing. And I'm loving the people around me now that are vibing with me. I feel like I just did a huge level up, and I'm around people that can better match my energy now. And it's amazing. You have an awesome vibe. Amanda Schraffen. You're working on your crown chakra, inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. They've taught us that one person can't change anything in this reality as part of our programming. I'm sorry, you're just one person. I'm sorry, you can't change anything in this world, and they have lied to you. You wouldn't believe what a difference each person that is awake will make. We each have our own calling and our own path and our own mission, and your entire life was just training for what God wants you to do on that path, on this divine mission, on this spiritual quest. So you're powerful and can make a huge change just by yourself. Lynn Marie, you're working on your third eye chakra, dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. And the universe is always speaking to us, and we can make our life much easier by learning how to read those signs and not offering resistance. At some point, we need to set aside what we wanted to do with our life for the collective. We need to kind of surrender to the universe and do what the universe has. Let me tell you why. We have our whole lives planned out of what we want to do generally. Oh, I'm going to do this and this. Trust me on this. God has a better plan for you. Tina Pickering Skaggs, you're working on your root chakra, your base chakra. We have a huge topic this week, letting go of fear. It is what is blocking us, our biggest obstacle, not just in ruining our lives, but in preventing us from manifesting our dream realities and the new earth. So let go of fear, work on more grounding. Jeffrey Cahoe, we're manifesting hella cash this month. You're working on your sacral, money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. The fifth dimension is the frequency of abundance. And if you guys are not feeling that you're living abundantly, then you are blocked, probably energetically. So we need to remove the things blocking us, whether they're our thoughts, things going on energetic levels, because we can just tune into this infinite abundance anytime. Lorne Johnson. You're working on your crown chakra, intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. Be open to learn from everyone. Yes, the people that I'm teaching are teaching me more than they know. So be open to be learning from everyone around you. Connie Bissett, sending crazy love to you too. We're working on your third eye. We're stripping away the illusion fast around here, I say. I call it being disillusioned. We're going through some disillusionment. So for sure, keep on working on your third eye. Yeah, the insight you're getting will be worth everything you've ever gone through. Sahar Sala. I'm definitely not turning the music down. You'll have to read me telepathy. You're working on your throat chakra, for sure. Dejina Khan. I lost my voice at Stonehenge a month ago, so I probably won't have a voice for like a month because of the upgrades I'm going through. There are other light workers if I am not for you. Dejana. You're working on your sacral, relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Angela Long, I don't know, for me I had to distance myself from everyone asleep, but I can't tell just like being on the feed real quick. I would try to set up a reading so I can go in your Akashic and let you know some probabilities or your relationship with that person and why you're with them. Angela, you're working on your root chakra, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. Christina Jason, you're working on your third eye, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. Cam Thomas, you're working on your root chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Michelle Louise Thomas, like I said, try to wake them up, but you're better putting your energy into the wake or yourself. There's a reason they're not waking. Everyone hasn't chosen ascension in this life. It's important to understand that this is a third dimensional planet and that we're starseeds and light workers that came to assist, so they're never going to be where some people are at on a consciousness level. Yes, hopefully the whole planet wakes up. I hope everyone wakes up and changes. But don't hold your breath as to putting people on your level that are not already there. Michelle, you're working on your heart chakra. Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. Keep working on your heart chakra. Caprina Fernandez White, I'm sending you crazy love too. I'm getting back into my flow and it's really exciting to me because I went through some crazy upgrades. Going to Stonehenge and Glastonbury and doing all these sacred sites. It's crazy. So it's really good to be back and it's good to see you all. Caprina, you're working on your third eye. Intuition, trust, insight, awareness, guidance. I always say you need your third eye around you. I need the awake around me. I need people that can see through the illusion around these missions and the light workers and everything going on. You're going to need to be able to read my vibration and my frequency and my energy probably to last long around me. So it's amazing. You have a really good third eye. Keep following that internal guidance. It's getting stronger and stronger. Emma Bagwell, you're working on your heart chakra, compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. I'm trying to talk louder, someone complained. Kareen Chappell, hello angel. Visualization, your third eye. Imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. We need to, like I said, let go of the old and begin to focus and daydream about the new. Whatever it is, if it gives you bliss, excitement, some kind of bucket list you have. Does everyone have a bucket list? Someone told me this morning, I am loving your videos. I just put a video out adventuring in another place. And they were like, they were in Australia. They said they love my videos and that I'm doing their bucket list. That's what I'm doing. Did you ever think to make a bucket list? and to try to manifest the things that you would really love to see, whether it's places, people, things you want to do. If you could make a bucket list while you're here of things you want to do, I would suggest you do so and make a written list. That is an intention you're putting out to the universe, and just putting that intention out will make it happen. Linda Bonham. You're working on your sacral chakra, inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. And I always say, like, I'm always trying to teach you guys, have more fun. You know, you can heal any type of childhood issues through simply living in bliss and having more fun and doing things that kids would love to do. A lot of you guys that had rough childhoods are now parents. Those children were sent to heal you so that you could be playing more and having more fun. Usually the adults don't notice and they try to shove them in their world. But these children were sent to heal you from that on some level. Michelle Louise, I would suggest a reading too more in depth. What if the toxic family member is your parent? Well, your family was your first karmic lesson. And karmic experiences never end well generally, but the goal is to untangle your soul from them on some level. So we want to forgive, but it doesn't matter who the toxic person is. You need to love yourself enough not to allow that type of behavior into your reality. We're allowing their toxic behavior. We're allowing people to treat us like shit or drain our energy. No one can take our energy. We're giving it to them. We're allowing this stuff. So you can either set better boundaries or maybe just have some discernment. That I had toxic family members too that I ended up blocking on Facebook because they were nasty to me. They were very judgmental to me, and I didn't want that around me, and they weren't going to wake up ever. So, you know, on my own mission, I was guided to get rid of them and to untangle myself. And I do that with forgiveness and compassion so that I'm not coming back another life with these people. But a lot of these lessons are to break these cycles. Yes, whether it's cycles of behavior, soul contracts, things that have been going on an entire cycle that we need to untangle ourselves from. You need to forgive too. We can't get past our lessons until we conquer them. More forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Kelly Easton, sending crazy love. You're working on your crown chakra. Like I said, I'm doing an Awakening to Ascension video in my class space here on Facebook in the group tomorrow on the crown chakra. I see a lot of crown chakra cards going around. For sure, join our chakra class if you want to know more about the chakras. Awakening to Ascension on here in the group. Margie O'Brien, we're working on your solar plexus. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. A lot of empaths have zero boundaries and need to learn that, right? Like the people pleasing, doing what other people want, always feeling bad for people, things like that. Work on your solar plexus. We're not meant to be in victim programming. We're meant to realize how empowered we are as aspects of the divine and who we are. Catherine Needham, awesome. The spiritual boot camp. She's still here, right? That's what I'm doing in my own path. That's how I describe my own life. Spiritual boot camp. I've been there a minute, for real. So ascension is a lot of hard work, right? I'm noticing it's not for everyone. Catherine, you're working on faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. And I know you've taken a big leap lately in letting go of the old, and everyone else needs to do that too, so don't be scared. So now you're kind of in limbo. You've let go of the old, and you're at this space before the new materializes. Have faith and complete trust in the universe. Put out your manifestations, what you want to create, and just stay aligned with that. Mary Marino, you're working on your solar plexus, responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. And there's a lot of people blaming the government and the elite. That is victim programming. That's what they want you to do. Not understanding that they've never actually influenced your reality unless they're serving you karma. They're here to serve people their karma they deserve a lot of the time. So, you know, they haven't been the ones enslaving us. We've been doing it to ourselves by giving away our power to everyone and letting, you know, them be in power. We need to realize that we're responsible for our lives in every way. If you don't like your life, shift it, change your frequency. It will change your entire reality. Annabelle McCauley, you're working on your throat chakra, will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. And it's not enough that I'm finding my voice doing these videos. We all need to find our voice. We need to learn how to speak. And I know the light workers have, for an entire cycle, stayed hidden. We like to stay hidden, yes, because it protected us. If we were silent, people would not see us, right? We could just blend in. And it was dangerous to speak in past times. But this life here, we need to all find our voice to make this happen. Angie Taylor, heart chakra. I'm doing some major heart chakra, throat chakra healing for the past like 2 months just because I'm over here in the United Kingdom. And with what's going on, there is an expansion happening with our heart and throat chakras around here right now. I'm just very energy sensitive to the collective as well. Keep on working on those chakras. Brad Val, I was summoning you. You're working on your heart chakra, connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. And I see a lot of negativity going around these spiritual communities, bashing other light workers, attacking other light workers. But you know what I also see? I see people, the light workers, coming together, working together, coming back to oneness and in alignment with the entire universe and everyone and everything. So yes, there are those that are choosing a separate state of consciousness where they believe they're separate from everyone and are battling themselves still. But there is an entire other group here that is making a spiritual ascension, that is going back to source, going back to a unity consciousness and oneness, and it is amazing. It is that connection that will save this planet. Let's see. Abby Osborne. We're working on your sacral, desires, goals, passion, cravings, and fulfillment. Katrina, I'm going to try to say it. Katrina Andravak. I can't say it still. She's told me how to say it like earlier. I'm just going to say Katrina. You're working on your third eye. Guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. And just let love lead you along. Go where the love is, too. Everyone wants to watch these videos thinking that someone has knowledge for them, right? These videos can only remind you of everything within you that you already know. Go with the love. Go where you feel like love vibes. Yeah. There's nothing else that you ever need on this planet other than love, I swear. So for sure, follow that love. Follow your heart as a compass. It will never lead you astray. Annie Abbott, you're working on your sacral chakra. Anyone who got a sacral or a root chakra card could really benefit from a chakra clearing. Letitia Torres, good morning to California. Every time I hear that word, I'm like, home. I'm very far from home over here, right? Voyaging, setting aside, my life for the good of all. Sending crazy vibes over there. You're working on your third eye, your mind. Openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. I'm huge on third eye activations because you can just continue to expand that chakra. And, this has just been an amazing ride for me. And I'm clearly just going to keep becoming more and more tuned in through this work I'm doing. For sure, keep working on your third eye. Donna Ingolfiglagia. Oh, I'm bringing balance to the masculine right now too. I've been working with the Divine Feminine for years now, trying to implement this rising that has occurred too. I've been working a lot with the Divine Feminine collectively to kind of implement this rising we've been going through. And now there's a huge focus on empowering the masculine for sure. Donna, you're working on your root chakra, action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. People never realize that our abilities were made to work together. Yeah, it's like I got a little piece of the puzzle and you did too, and so did everyone, but we need real balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There are a lot of deep collective wounds that need to be healed when it comes to love, relationships, and the things that we were programmed for. So for sure, we're seeking this balance now. Lizette Vargas, throat chakra, honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. I've been going through some crazy lessons when people like making videos about me. I am into full transparency. I've put everything about my life on video from day one, whether it was coming off of drugs, day one on live feed, putting out every personal experience I've ever had on video in hopes of finding people. The light workers that are, you know, within that light are very transparent in their actions, right? I wish the elite was a little more transparent with their finances. I would love to see, you know, them audited, right? I would love to see an expense report for real of what they're spending their money on and things like that. So you're noticing that we're becoming more transparent in our actions and things like that. Gaia Christine, you're working on your throat chakra. Creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. And I was just saying this morning, the universe does not want to be in Prison Planet at a job it hates, miserable, rapid aging to die. We are experiencing life here, but so is the Creator through us. It wants to have fun. It wants to live this over-the-top, fairy tale, dream type of life. So crazy and extreme bliss, enlightenment, love, and things like that. More fun. Do more of what lights you up. Francisco, perfect. Solar plexus. We're taking on a lot of energy as energy workers. We're figuring out. So, you know, I figured out real fast that we need to have really good energetic balance, right? So that we're not getting depleted, whether it is boundaries, salt baths, like unplugging, right? Make sure that we're recharged. If I am not lit up and I am not recharged, I cannot offer a light to anyone, right? I need to have that light to offer to another first. Let's see. Stephanie Harris, we're working on our solar plexus, personal boundaries. Everyone just thinks I'm getting bitchier and bitchier. Doing my mission, no, I just need to have better and better boundaries. I'll probably get even more assertive, like, no, I'm not doing this. No, I don't want to do that, or whatever. Just have more personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. I always say that being authentic is better than enlightenment. It's a higher attainment, that the universe doesn't want to be someone else, it wants to be you. It didn't make mistakes with your lessons and everything you went through. Everyone's like, I made a mistake in the past doing this. No, God doesn't make mistakes. You were made perfect. So for sure, see that everything had to play out in your life exactly as it did to put us here awake, you know, entering higher levels of consciousness. I'm going to be letting you guys go on that note. If you like my videos, for sure, come check my site out. Get some type of energy work. I really recommend any of the activations. If you guys are, you know, feeling this ascension, maybe check out my DNA upgrades. It will help speed up your ascension, and instead of getting kicked around so much during the space storms, you know, it will help elevate you where you need to be so that you're not feeling it so intensely when we're going through these space storms. We have an intense month astrologically in May, and I'm so excited and ready for it. It's about to be my birthday too, right? It's about to be my birthday. I noticed it's on Ramadan too, so it's on like a holy day. I also have a Beltane event on this page where I'm going to be doing Twin Flame Spiritual Union type activations. So I have a bunch of events up, and I'm probably going to be making another one for this month. So for sure, check out my event section. Make sure you guys are sharing this feed out so you guys get cards. Make sure you like the page if you're just finding it, and I'm going to be letting you go on that note. But I am going to be here working the rest of the week, so if you need anything, if you guys have not started to detox, I'm horrified that there are people that are trying to go through this spiritual ascension with all those metals and toxins still in your body. If you have not detoxed in any way, hit my business page inbox for the detox vitamin list. If we have poison in our body and we're trying to do this ascension, it's going to really create a disharmony and problems fast. So for sure, if you guys haven't done a detox, hit my business page inbox.